Jim from Brass Band. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you, loyal viewers on the internet. If you're watching us live right now, good morning. If you're watching us from the future, this is how good it was on the 19th of April 2025. It's the Saturday after Good Friday, so it must be great Saturday, just before Easter Sunday. Beautiful weather, the Australian National Band Championships. I think there's 40-something bands here in total, of which about 20-ish will be marching. There's a full schedule as to who's marching, who's drum majoring, and what they're playing on brassband.com. We're going to walk around and get a few little interviews and see what's going on. Hopefully you can hear me, hopefully you can see me. We've got a crack technical team behind the camera, pulling faces at me and giving me thumbs up, so that's good news. We're going to also see if we can get a few interviews as we go and see how far my microphone goes before we start dropping out. Hopefully nothing yet. The first band that I think is coming down, contrary to what I put on the website, I believe will be City of Greater Bendigo Brass Band, Janine Blake drum majoring. They'll be playing to Win. I'm not sure if we can see them with a zoom in up in the distance. We can see them with a zoom in up in the distance. And of course, bands will be marching down. They've just done their inspection for their dress and drill, and they'll be marching down towards the camera, then doing a change of direction right in front of the camera. I believe there's a cash prize for best change of direction, most entertaining change of direction. Who's judging that? But it could be you, loyal viewers. If you've got comments about how you'd like it done, do let us know. We've got some people here who love marching. How much do you love marching?
Absolutely brilliantly. This is awesome, and you're a legend.
You're a legend. Tell me, when was your first nationals?
A long time ago. I think about 74, I think it was, in Mount Gambier.
Okay. Do you remember what you played?
No, but I know we acted up a fair bit.
So things have changed. Things have changed since then.
Oh yes, we're a lot more serious now.
How many nationals do you reckon you've done?
Probably 6 or 8.
Nice. This is the best one so far?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes.
Have a great day. Look forward to seeing you on the march.
You'll be good.
I try.
And off to go.
HOTTOGO.
Hello.
How long you drum majored for?
That'd be about probably 8 or so years now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you love it?
Yeah.
Do you do the mace toss?
I've been practicing.
Yeah?
I'm not quite ready
No
yet.
pressure. You got
no.
when the time is right.
Yes.
When the time is right,
Yes,
but
when
not
the time
before.
is right. Yeah.
You don't want to undercook it.
Mess up the toss.
What time are you guys heading down?
Fairly soon. I believe we're the 4th band, so
Okay.
yeah, there'll be 3 bands in front of us, and then we'll be on. So
HOTTOGO.
Yep.
Look forward to it. Enjoy. Okay, looks like band number 1, City of Greater Bendigo, is getting ready to march down. So things to look out for will be everyone starting with their left foot first. If that happens, they'll be getting lots of points. This is an optional value-added bonus section. It's like a bonus level. Do you ever play Mario on the Nintendo and suddenly you're in a room full of coins? You can just jump around and grab the coins. It's a bonus level of the Brass Band live stream of the Nationals for 2025 is the Parade of Bands, the optional street march, which is going to change the lives of viewers all over the world. Isn't that right? I wonder how close I can get to the camera before I crash into it. Bang, that was me. Okay. It's 8:29. I think they're going to go right at 8:30. Oh, we're keen for it to happen sooner than later from the sounds of things. So band number 1, City of Greater Bendigo Brass with Janine Blake, be playing to Win by the Little River Band, marching to Win. Looking forward to hearing it. And we had a brief chat with John McCorkle, who's playing cornet. Hello, Joy, if you're watching. I hope you're wonderful. Of course, City of Greater Bendigo will be marching again on Anzac Day, and it looks like we're about to step off here. The action is happening. They're starting at the halt. Can you hear that? Yes! Tempted to sing along. This could be karaoke style. So far, marching to Win. Here we go. Looks like the arrow-shaped formation. I think if we had a drone in the Diamonds. They're doing it. They're marching to win. Uh-oh. Is there confusion? Or do they know what's happening? Bowing to you, loyal viewers. I love that. That's awesome. It's high quality stuff. This is absolute diaphragm marching. And back reform ready to go around the left. Sensational work taken very seriously today. City of Greater Bendigo. Off we go. Putting their best foot forward, marching to win. John Barnum would be proud. Outstanding. Great sound from the band as well. Is this the young talent time theme? Playing for them, I think? Yeah. It looks like we have a special guest dropping past for an interview just when he thought he was safe. Hey Mick, how are you?
Morning, Tim. Great to see you this morning.
Do you love marching?
Absolutely. As a member of Boxall Band, marching is what we do in community events.
And will you be marching on Anzac Day?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
We are number 3 leading the band, leading the march off.
On national television.
Yes,
It's a big deal.
it's a big deal.
Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
There you go. Playing to win. Celebrity interviews. What more could you want on a Saturday morning? The Australian National Band Championship for 2025. We're going to have the next band coming down. It is Hyde Street. We can tell it's Hyde Street. Hyde Street will be drum majored by Liam Heatherick, and they'll be playing the Hyde Street Youth Band March 2025. This is a brand new composition. New music is alive and well in Australia on the march. Let's see how close they are. We did a couple of interviews with some members of the Hyde Street Youth Band over the past couple of days. Hopefully you've seen them on the YouTubes and or the Facebooks, and a number of those members will be marching here today. Following Hyde Street, we'll have Wodonga Brass, then the Creswick Brass Band, we're just chatting with them, Glenferrie, Aberfeldie, Sale City and Boroondara, just to start off. And remember, this isn't even all the bands who are at the contest this year. There are even more around. We will get a few more interviews as we go as well. People are a little bit interested in what's going on, just a little bit. And I'm also interested in Hyde Street Youth Band and how quickly they can come down, because there's only so much filler I can do, because usually it's all killer. Okay, let's come up and have a look at Hyde Street. Hyde Street's forming up. They're looking good. They're looking relaxed, actually. I have to just maybe ask them why they haven't started marching yet, because I was ready.
Good, Tim. How are you?
Great. How's Croydon Citizens Band?
Croydon Wind Symphony here today. We're ready to go in big rooms.
It's my home band.
I know. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you.
Need to make. I'm not going to fit. Have good- Podcast. Is the sound cutting in and out, or can you hear me? Can't hear me? You can hear me now. Oh, you just missed out on some great interviews. I'm sorry, loyal viewers. Apologies, I'll have to stick a little bit closer. Hyde Street Youth Band is getting ready to step off. The lines are very straight. We'll be coming down here shortly. I have to stand no further away than here or you can't hear me. I'm sorry, because there were like some really, really funny interviews that we just had then as well. Hyde Street Youth Band getting ready to come down. We might see if we can get some special comments as well. Just coming across some special comments. If only there was someone here who knew what was going on with the marching, could give us some inside information. Okay, do ranks go left to right, or is that a file?
left to right. Ranks go left to right. Files go straight down like a
Nail file.
nail file. Yeah.
There you go. I didn't know that. Okay, what's the difference between dress and drill?
What, like when you're inspecting, and drill is when you're marching down the road.
Amazing, actual knowledge. Here we go, Hyde Street. Here we go, changing the direction here. Looking good. Enjoying the pirate hats. Oh, it's a big red car. La la la. Bow to your partner. Then we turn around. Go, Hyde Street. This is the best thing I've ever seen on a street march, on a parade of bands. Sensational work, Hyde Street. Really well done. And also really well played. Hyde Street march off into the distance. Next band coming down will be Wodonga Brass. Hyde Street sound really good. I could get that march arrangement, I reckon. Hyde Street, of course, will be marching on Anzac Day, I believe, as well. A lot of the bands you see here today will be marching in their respective Anzac Day parades and local services, wherever they may be. The crowd is going wild for Hyde Street. I think well deservedly as well. The next band coming down fairly soon will be Wodonga, who've travelled a long way to be here. They travelled even further last year to get across to the Nationals in Adelaide, where they did such a terrific job. Might see if we can grab a few interviews. I think I can see, what are they playing? I can see looks like a witch at the front. Wodonga Brass, welcome to Oz. Welcome to Oz. Oh, it's wicked. Loving the sounds of the sousaphones. Epic band sound. This is awesome. Loving the glasses. Sounding great. appreciate the glasses, but I especially appreciate the glasses on glasses for those select few. Speaking of wonderful things, wonderful Wodonga. Off to see the band. Great work, Elba and the entire team there. I think that's going to be quite hard to beat. Quite hard to beat for entertainment, precision. A lot of work has gone into that, and that was really, really well done. Congratulations to Wodonga, one of the absolute top 3 bands we've seen so far today. Great work. Okay, next band coming down, I think it's going to be Creswick. I think we can still hear a little bit of Wodonga off into the distance. Creswick will be playing Lily the Pink. I've heard they're H-O-T-T-O-G-O. So, if you like a red wine supernova, you might be impressed with what's coming through. Hey, quick question. Where'd you get that headband?
I bought it yesterday at the store.
Wow, it looks amazing. Who's your favourite band so far?
I'll go Bendigo.
Yeah, fair enough. Bendigo pretty good. Yeah, had to say that. But also meant it. Round of applause for Wodonga, who've just finished off. It's quite a short march. It's mostly change of direction. I reckon 200 metres, 150 metres. Saving for Anzac Day. Here we go. Creswick Brass Band. So a very traditional start from the Creswick Brass Band. They're led by drum major Benjamin Gray. Lily the Pink. And I have to say the change of direction has been hyped up. I'm sure they'll live up to expectation. Right now we are seeing excellent drill, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Yes, it's working. Drum major quite experienced, has 8 years experience. Said probably not an ace toss today, but sometime soon. Here comes the change of direction. Cash prize for best change of direction. Here we go. Loving it. Absolutely loving it here. Chapel Rome would be proud. She's still at the Pony Club. Sensational work. Let's go, Creswick. That was super. Bands are absolutely embracing an entertaining change of direction here. Who's your favourite band so far?
Aberfeldie.
They're going to be the best. Yeah. I've heard good things. Who's your favourite band so far, Alice? Yeah, it's speechless. No good? No. And interview over. Interview over. Thanks, Alice. Okay, next band we're coming down will be the one and only A-grade band. I think they're the only one in this section. So this is A-grade Glenferrie Brass. Sarah Clark will be drum majoring. They'll be playing Tusk Fleetwood Mac, arranged by James Swinton, member of the band. And while we're waiting, I might just get... Hi.
Hi Tim.
How was that?
Warm.
Warm?
Yes, it's a little bit muggy.
Oh, that's no good, is it? It was warm in the hall. Was your hall warm?
Yeah, we're down at MLC. It was quite
Yeah, it
warm.
was quite warm, yeah.
I don't know if the air conditioning was on, but it wasn't blowing very hard.
I think it's just the weather. Oh, you were there, so there was a
It's
bit
the
of
hot music that was being played.
The hot music.
All the hot music.
A lot of hot air just filling up.
That's exactly right. It's all those tubers.
Okay, hold on. Glenferrie's coming down. Here comes A-grade. They're going to play Tusk by Fleetwood Mac. I think Sarah Clark is drum majoring. That's what my information says, but I made up my information. Non-official. Getting ready to step off as we look up into the distance. It is a quick march. Oh, big sounds. This is an A-grade performance so far. Let's go A-grade change of direction. What's going to happen, loyal viewers? Street march we've had so far. I think we'll have to go back and time this on the live stream. But from woe to go, they've powered through. Yesterday we were seeing who could play the loudest. I think on Sunday night we're having a high note competition, so you can play the highest. I think we might just have found out who can march the fastest. We are truly Olympic here at the Australian National Band Championships. You can tell the bigger bands with a bit more experience make a bigger sound as they come down. Really great. I think the next band forming up in the distance will be Aberfeldie. This could be Aberfeldie Brass, yeah, the best band, yeah?
My favorite, because my son is there.
What's your son play?
Connor.
Fantastic. Is he having a good time?
Yeah, he liked it.
He likes it? Excellent. We like it too.
Thank you very much.
That's what's going on. Aberfeldie's coming down next. Aberfeldie will be drum majored by the one and only Megan Stapleton, playing Slide Burner. And they'll be followed by Sale City Band, then Boroondara Harmony Brass, City of Wollongong Junior Band, Box Hill City Band, City Greater Dandenong, Parramatta City Band. Jeff Markham, I believe, will be marching with Parramatta City Band. Loves the march, don't you, Jeff? Don't you, Jeff? Great to have a number of New South Wales bands here at the Australian Band Championships. I think bands from every single state at this national competition. Now, Aberfeldie in the D grade, they performed really well yesterday. And bands who choose to do the march end up playing 3 days in a row. So yesterday was their on-stage hymn and test. Today is their street march. And on Sunday they'll have their own choice and stage march, which can be the same as a street march, except they can do it sitting down. Will they play better? only time will tell. As we see Aberfeldie forming up in the distance. We've got, there's some tears behind the camera whenever the band stop playing, which is a really good sign. If it was the other way, would be a little bit concerned. Okay, Aberfeldie have their instruments up. The band is ready, band ready. This band going to be by the centre. At the halt. There are all these different things that drum majors can say, I found out. I just thought they could only say like the 3 or 4 things. But they can actually tell you to do pretty much anything. I'm not skilled enough to really follow all their directions. But we'll have to find Trish, because Trish knows stuff. She's a qualified sort of marching inspector. But I think when they say by the centre, it means you've got to keep up with the person who's in the middle. They can also say like by the left or by the right, and that's the person you're keeping pace with. And be band ready, and you can start at the halt, which is where you start playing but you're not moving. Or maybe you're moving your feet, but you're not moving the other, like any forward momentum. You couldn't see me, loyal viewers, but I was actually moving my feet when I chatted to Veronica about my views on marching. So this is very non-official. I would like to repeat the information that I was saying earlier, because that's what I do, regurgitate words. But in the New Zealand Pipe Band contest, they have a drum major competition where there's a scratch band put together, and a drum major is assigned a band, and they have to tell the band to do stuff. They do tricks with the mace and go around in circles. We're going to try and get that up for next year. Of course, next year will be in Brisbane, 2026 Australian National Band Championships. Aberfeldie, Sladeburn, proud Victorian band. Yep. Oh, it's good. Look at those left feet hitting the pavement. It's a sight to behold, and it is exciting. Here we go. I see a flag in the middle. It's a pirate ship takeover, I think. Fantastic. Johnny Depp would be proud. Pirates of the Caribbean now. Very entertaining, and I do feel like occasionally I see a band marching like this accidentally. But this is very purposeful. Loving the bass drum. 2-3s down there, off again, brilliantly led by the drum major. Perfectly in sync with their percussionists. Coming around the corner, Pirates of the Caribbean and Sladeburn. From Aberfeldie. I reckon we're close to halfway through-ish. Halfway through-ish. Next up we'll have Sail City Band, then Boroondara Harmony Brass, City of Wollongong Junior Band. I might come around and see if anyone wants to have a little talk with me. People are kind of avoiding me here today. I don't know why. Didn't have a shower this morning. How can they tell? H-O-T.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Creswick Band is hot to go.
Hot to go. Whose idea was that?
It was actually Katrina's.
Oh,
Yeah, it actually
love it.
genuinely was.
Yeah, brilliant.
No, she just walked in. We were doing Lily the Pink no matter what because,
Yeah.
you know, Creswick.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, what goes with pink? Pink Pony Club?
Yeah.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O. We're doing it. So, but we only just perfected the little spiral thing we did. Like
Hey, it was
last
perfect.
night.
So
It was perfect?
it was perfect. So
If
it
you
worked.
say it's perfect,
it was
it
perfect.
must be
Loyal
perfect.
viewers were loving it.
Oh my God,
I was
thank
really
you.
impressed with like the actually doing the actions because
Yeah.
that goes through pretty quick.
We
Like
work
those
on
letters,
that.
like YMCA, like
Yeah.
takes a while, but HOTTO, like
Try doing it with the trombone as well.
I saw it happen. It's sensational.
Bro, we had a good conversation. They're like, we don't have a hand
There's
for
no-
that.
right.
Just do it. Just do
Wow,
it.
you just wow.
I'm
There-
so glad
there
I
is
didn't
no
have to worry
spoon,
about
right?
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I was playing instead of doing that because no thanks. No thanks. And Tim, I'm still tipsy.
Still,
I'm still tipsy.
wow. I'm very impressed.
I was up till 1:30 and Stu and Steve were like,
We've got to beep
you
this
got
out.
marching.
We've got
I'm
to beep
like,
this out.
I don't care. I'm drinking. Stop you guys. It's nationals. It's fine.
How many nationals have you done?
This will be 6. I
6
think.
nationals, yeah.
Maybe around that.
What's your best nationals memory, if you had to have one, or one of on stage?
On stage.
Yeah.
We're
Or
in
on
the
the march.
we're in the brass band headband actually.
It's a
And then
great
you
fashion
zoomed
accessory.
in.
Then I zoomed in.
You
yeah,
zoomed
yeah.
in on me when I made a mistake, and I genuinely remember watching the live stream. And I'm like, and then I just kept playing. And
Well,
you're
that's what you
like,
gotta do.
Oh well.
Oh, well,
anyway,
oh, well,
Anyway.
oh, well.
What about you? What's your favourite memory from a national?
My favourite memory from nationals? Oh, so many. I remember in the olden days, 2010, in Hobart at a nationals.
Yep.
We did Beyonce All the Single Ladies as a really slow march. Something went wrong. It was like all single ladies. All
Oh,
single
that's
ladies. It was
gross.
really no, it was fantastic. And I bought myself a marching tuba off eBay for $70.
As you do.
I dragged it behind me the entire way there. I still have it. My little-
$70, man.
Yeah.
That's
Amazing.
a bargain and
Yeah,
a half.
it was really good. It was really good. Okay, Sail City Band. Thanks for having a chat. Here we go. Let's go with Sail City Band. March of the Cobblers. Good to have a traditional march coming down. Great sounds. Sail City. Open Dingle, making a very fine noise. This is a full counter march. Good thing it's a roundabout. They'll just come back around again a little bit later on. Loving this sail. It's one of Australia's oldest bands, established in 1871, I believe. Excellent change of direction. I appreciate the full counter march, back and forth, keeping it simple, but really, really well executed. I have to commend Sail City on the sound they're making on the march. They don't sound degraded. They sound better than degraded. Yeah, so my name's Tim from Brass Band. I'm just waiting for the next band to come down, and now the camera's on me, so that's really cool. Next band coming down will be Boroondara Harmony Brass. Drum major will be Cass Chalice. But it looks like there could be some time to fill because there's no band immediately. The bands have stopped and the tears have started every single time. Me too, Alice. So we'll have Boroondara, then City of Wollongong Junior Band. Fantastic to have a junior band from New South Wales coming to the Australian National Band Championships here in Melbourne. Then we'll have the mighty Box Hill City Band. Mick will be marching, and I hear that the breakout sensation tenor horn superstar Robert Shirley will also be marching. Rumours of the global solo tour are definitely circulating. They're definitely circulating. He's taken a 26 hiatus from playing at Nationals, and he's back this year from 1999 to 2025. The tenor horn is out and about, so look out for that. We'll see if we can maybe get a few interviews on the way through. Then City of Greater Dandenong Band, who are one of the best marching outfits in the country. Parramatta City Band, Cairns Brass number 1. Cairns were on fire yesterday in the B grade. Canberra Brass, Ulverstone Municipal Band from Tasmania, great to have you here as well. And finishing off with our Open Premier Brass, Brisbane Brass, the band that has no boundaries, playing in Premier grade. Hey, last night it was King Kong, today it'll be Jack-O-Lantern, and then tomorrow, I'm not sure what the own choice is, but it'll be on the internet tomorrow morning as we wait somewhat patiently for the next band to come down. It's Boroondara Harmony Brass. Actually, I know why there could be a delay. I don't know if you heard the interviews when I was doing before, when I was cutting out a little bit around the corner. I caught up with Robin from the podcast, who was running late, and she was playing bass drum with Boroondara Harmony Brass. So, hi Robin. Probably not your fault, but potentially, where has the bass drum gone? In fact, where is the entire band? I can see Box Hill forming up, so maybe there's going to be a little shuffle, or maybe things are running so well to schedule that something else will need to happen. I might go for a little wander and see if we can find someone to have a chat with. In fact, there's a whole lot of people here who would love to talk on the live stream. They've just been waiting around for their time to be interviewed. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm the best. Did you have a good march?
Yeah, we had a great march first up.
Do you enjoy marching as a band?
Yeah, I love marching. Everybody else hates it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Everyone else hates
I
marching?
love it.
They love it, Tim. They really love it.
How, was this
We
one of
love
the,
it, just ask him.
was this one of the shorter marches you've done, you reckon?
Yes, music-wise.
Music-wise, and
The first line.
number of steps? Are you marching on Anzac Day, yeah?
Yes, absolutely.
Where does that happen in Bendigo? I've not kind of talk me through it.
Everywhere. All the suburbs,
Yeah.
and then a big Bendigo one in the centre.
Great.
Yeah.
We're kind of doing 3 services through the. We're doing 3 services. Yep. Yeah. Woodvale, Huntley, and then the main Bendigo one. Yeah.
So do you, like dawn service, then another dawn service, then a
Dawn service, a medium
medium dawn?
morning service, whatever you call that. Yeah.
Second
Yeah. So, and then we're also marching tomorrow in Bendigo after playing on stage. We got an early time because the Bendigo Council thought there was going to be lots of bands in Bendigo. And we were like, well,
of
at least
course.
we can give them one band.
Yeah.
So we're hightailing it to Bendigo.
And are you doing the same march up there?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
the one.
Hopefully-
Is that the go-to march now that the band
Well,
will be known for?
I think Callie's happy we're doing it because we didn't even get to the chorus here.
The change of direction was pretty cool.
Oh,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of 60,000 people this time.
yeah, that's a bit of a difference. Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Have fun with it. Thanks for having a chat. Time filled successfully. The next band is ready to go. So tomorrow, City of Greater Bendigo will be playing on stage with their own choice, then getting back as quickly as possible to do the march again. Or do another march. Then they'll be marching on Anzac Day. So I'm counting something like, what, 5 marches, 5 performances in a 7-day period. Look out for your local bands on Anzac Day next week. Hey, Boroondara Harmony Brass. Bass drum has been located. Sorry, Robin. I know you probably had it the whole time. So this will be Boroondara Harmony Brass, Boroondara's D-grade band, with Another One Bites the Dust. This is some mace work, very fine mace work. deserves a round of applause, absolutely. Change direction time, what's going to happen? Oh, it's happening! It's the double concentric super snake with breakdancer. Australia is, of course, known for its breakdancing ability on the world stage. I'm entertained. I am very, very entertained. Well done, Harmony, Boroondara Harmony. Well done, trombones as well. I think that'd be tricky to do while marching. Superb bass drumming. But I think the cowbell is really what's holding the band together there. I think this could be one of the better rehearsed marching bands. The paces are very controlled, very well in step, working well as a unit and as a team. What a band. You can just really feel the harmony between the musicians there. I do have to say a special hello to some loyal viewers. Hello Alex and Isaac who are watching. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you saw the Pirates and the Wiggles come through a little bit earlier. Next band coming down will be Box Hill. Box Hill City Band. We're playing the Wellington March. By Wilhelm Zell, Wellington. Box Hill, known for their marching, also known for their tenor horn section. We will make sure we get some interviews with some of these rising stars, young rising stars of the Australian banding movement. Remember, we've got bands all day. We'll be streaming through till around about 10:30 p.m. in 2 halls, then back tomorrow morning at 8-ish, 8:30 perhaps. For brass bands again. So later today we have concert bands, so saxophones, flutes and clarinets with a bit of brass. Oh, I think I've just found my next interview. In the distance, actually it could be illegal for me to talk to him as he is an adjudicator. I won't tell anyone. It's Time Masters. Yeah, really good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Good.
You adjudicating part of this? The
Yes,
music.
The music on this one, yes.
Bit different to a New Zealand parade of bands?
Slightly.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Bit quicker. I was going to ask you some questions about how yesterday went, but I shouldn't ask that because, like, obviously you had a great time listening to a whole bunch of bands.
Yes, yes. Very enjoyable yesterday afternoon and last night.
Yeah, very good. How many adjudicators are in this? Do you know?
I'm not too sure. Only one music judge. No, only 2, 3 judges.
Yeah, okay. I feel like the band's probably do a couple of laps at the roundabout to pick up speed and then
So,
and bang off. Yeah.
Enjoying all the different varieties of changes direction.
Yeah, there's a lot of attention being paid to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see. Anyway, enjoy the music.
Thank you.
We'll catch you later on.
Yeah, we'll do.
Time Masters, one of the adjudicators, just really quickly, who's your favourite band so far?
Boroondara Harmony.
Correct answer, Boroondara Harmony, absolutely. Best band we've had so far. But now we have the Box Hill City Band, who will be marching on Anzac Day. Saying the same things over and over again. I don't know what's taking them so long to get going. Just clarifying left feet and right feet. Here we go, it's Box Hill, it's Wellington. Excellent, nice work. Black shiny shoes I see as well. Outstanding change of direction from the Box Hill Band. And we're seeing some helicoptering of the mace in the distance. Very well disciplined there. I'm sure John Kelly is proud of that. No gimmicks. Just well reversed. Traditional march, traditional change of direction. The snake with a double concentric circles. Nearly took out the camera. And this is the last note, not sure. Well done, Box Hill. Fantastic. Who's been your favourite so far? Let me know in the chat. I can see Time Masters running. He's the musical judge we spoke with before. I would say he's running very good. Yep, very good. Okay, 6 bands left to go. We'll have Box Hill City Band. No, we just had them. We're going to have City Parade at Dandenong. Then we'll have the Parramatta City Band, Cairns Brass #1, Canberra Brass, Alderstone Municipal Band, and Brisbane Brass. So we'll have a Victorian band, a New South Wales band, a Queensland band, band from the ACT, band from Tasmania, and a band from Brisbane. But what we won't have on the march is a band from Perth. How you doing?
Going well, how are you?
Really good. Who's been your favourite band so far? On the march.
This is actually the first band I've watched.
So that was your favourite band?
So far, yeah, Box Hill. Yeah, go Box Hill.
Box Hill for the win. You're playing later on today with the Wind Symphony?
Yep, Double A Wind Symphony.
Excellent. Have you been into the auditorium?
No, not yet.
That's right. It's just up there, I think.
Oh, very good.
Oh, we're gonna get a.
I'm Maddie's mum.
I'm Tim.
Sorry, from Wind Symphony.
Oh,
Maddie
yes.
Elliott, so she sits
Oh,
next
wow.
to you.
She does, yeah.
She does.
I'm just all the celebrities are here. Okay, we're going to turn back around because this is the City of Greater Dandenong band getting ready to march. Thanks for having a very brief chat. Look forward to hearing you on stage.
Okay.
Of course, playing a Besson 983 front action E flat compensating tuba. City of Greater Dandenong band, excellent marching band. I think they've won the most entertaining change of direction. Oh my gosh, new favourite person. Trish just brought me a coffee. Hey Trish, why don't more premier grade bands march, do you reckon?
Because they're lazy?
Lazy. And because Brisbane Brass is obviously Australia's very best
Yeah,
band.
I think so. Yeah.
In the premier grade doing
Absolutely,
marching.
yeah. But they all should be. It's like a demonstration of like what we can give back to the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's what we should be doing. It's just, we do it at Anzac Day, we should be doing more of it. Adelaide does it well.
Yep.
You know, it's
I think,
one of those things.
is this the first year that marching's been optional, or was it optional last year?
It was last year optional.
Optional. I'm really impressed with the turnout of how many bands are marching.
Yeah, it seems to be there are more bands marching every year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of people who have a bee in their bonnet about marching isn't fun, or just people struggle with walking and playing. And
yeah, I think so. But
it's a fun thing, isn't it?
It is. It's so fun. I love marching. It's so good. But also, it's not about you.
Exactly.
It's about the people. It's not about the band. It's about the people.
I think sometimes it's hard to get people into a concert hall to listen to King Kong 6 times in a row.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
But I'd say it's pretty easy to get people out to watch a band marching down the street. It's
Yes.
kind of hard to miss, right?
It is absolutely so much easier to do that. Yeah. But
cool.
it is what it is. You know?
What was your first nationals?
Ooh.
We're talking with Trish from Brisbane Brass, by the way.
Hello. I think my first nationals was Melbourne, 2012, 2011 or 12. I can't remember which one that was.
Like the hotel?
Yeah. I was playing with BB2 at the time, and which is our B grade band, and they're going to Expo. Yeah. And that'll be really good. But yeah, it was great. Look at these guys go.
Let's have a look at Dandenong. Up the Nong, City of Greater Dandenong band. Really interesting what they're going to do for their change of direction. They've done some absolute crackers over the years. Coming down to 2 files. That's a winner. That's an absolute winner. Band Down Under. What a percussion section. Some of the all-stars of the Victorian banding movement there. Sometimes I wonder, will I ever see your face again? And there it is. Jamie Lawson doing a great job. Musical director of the City of Greater Dandenong band. bass drumming skills, amazing stick work. I like that change of direction. I like the singing. It was nice and low, nice and soft. Was it coming over on the headphones? You could hear it.
Possibly.
Possibly. It was possibly audible. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Hey. How did Steph go there, do you reckon?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Always dancing.
Yeah, I know. how many bands are you playing with this time round?
Only two.
Only two?
Oh, three.
Three. Three bands. It's basically a holiday for Steph.
Yes, yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day.
No worries, thank you.
It's the Steph Gilfett fan club, the dancing percussionists that we just saw with the City of Greater Dandenong. I think we have the next band who's all the way from Cairns. So we've had a band from Victoria, a band from far north Queensland coming down next. There's been conjecture as to what shade of green this is. Electric green, lime green, Cairns green. It's Cairns Brass number 1. Riley Siggs will be their drum major. And we'll be hearing the march, the BB and CF, J. Ord Hume march. Following them, we'll have Canberra Brass, then from the Australian Capital Territory. You never call it that, do you? Australian Capital Territory. It's the ACT. Australian Capital Territory. Then we'll have Ulverstone Municipal from Tasmania. And after that, we will have Brisbane Brass, the premier band. I'm not sure if anyone wants to talk to me. It's kind of lurking, ready for an interview, and people just sort of make eye contact and look away. They know what I'm up to. I might just come in and get a little bit of information. What's been your favourite band so far? So many to choose from.
So many to choose from. I really liked. What was the one before Dandenong? Box Hill.
Box Hill. They all good.
It was really good. I enjoyed Box Hill.
I like Box Hill
very much.
I liked. Who was the band that came down and did like the full counter march back up and back down again? I thought that was pretty good as well.
I'm not sure of the name of that.
Yeah,
no, rather good actually.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
I thought we need those seats so that we can actually
This
see.
is the best
see
spot.
All the crazy spots and the crazy changes of
They do
direction.
stuff. Do you see the Wiggles go through earlier in the day?
No, I think we might have missed that one.
Hyde Street Youth Band came out with a Wiggles medley around the corner.
My son used to play in Hyde Street.
Oh yeah. Still playing now?
Yes, with Glenferrie.
Even better.
He met you recently in Carlton at the book.
James.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay,
It was me.
He said he met you.
Yeah, it was true. It really happened.
You
Okay.
played well yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
I was watching you.
You were watching me. It was,
Yeah, I
it was,
watched
every,
all our
it was
grades
everyone else who was playing when I was just sitting there tooting away. It was. They make me. Thanks for having a chat.
That's okay.
Cairns Brass is next. They're good. I don't know about the green though. That's
Yes.
oh well.
You guys yesterday had your jackets on and your blazers and you look really good.
Thank you.
Consider the all black.
Look really good. Yeah, all black a bit boring, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean, we could work in hospitality, or we could play in a brass band. Okay, Cairns Brass, ready to go. And we can see Fenella looking pretty happy. Okay, waiting for Cairns Brass. 4 bands to go. We might get a special interview with the drum major. The drum major. Oh no, saved by the band. Sorry, Megan. All the way from Cairns. That is a band. Oh yes. This is a low end to die for. Is fanging it, I think, on that front line. I think we could be up for a new land speed record as well. Might make it to the trio. That was fantastic. Cairns Brass, what a sound. Best sound on the march, I would say, by a long way. Sounds. And also dynamics. Did you hear the piano cornet playing after the big sounds coming down? We've hit the trio. We've done it. Well done, Cairns Brass. Really enjoyed that much. And I hear you guys were amazing in the open B grade yesterday. Next band coming down is the Jeff Markham Special. Jeff Markham, of course, President of the Bands Association of New South Wales. Great to have New South Wales bands here at the Australian National Band Championships. Jeff loves a march. And the cowboy hats are on for Parramatta. So Parramatta will be playing Country Roads. Take Me Home. Of course, Parramatta City Band had a very busy year last year. They went across the New Zealand Brass Band Championships. Played really well. And they had the New South Wales State Championships. And they're a non-stop band. You've seen those things on social media where it's like make an action figure of yourself with AI or something. I feel like Parramatta City Brass are the action band of the Australian brass banding world. Let's take me home to Parramatta. That is some sensational mace work as well. Look at that, it's the double helix either side. Complete confidence, I think he's double pointed. Oh, we've got a mace toss! That's our first mace toss of the day. That is exciting. Second mace toss. Oh, wow. Mace toss. Great to get the aerial action. Well, the height of that mace will live with me for some time. I feel like we cracked the 2.5 metre mark. From the base of the wrist to the top of the mace. Take me home, Country Road. Is there a Best Drum Major award? There could be. There probably is. I've got to say, you're tossing the mace, you're probably going to be the best drum major. We'll have to find out someone who knows more than me, which are most people here today, thankfully. Thankfully. Okay, by my calculations, we have 3 bands to go. Canberra Brass will be up next, then Ulverstone Municipal. Canberra Brass, of course, from the Australian Capital Territory. Ulverstone from Tasmania. And Brisbane Brass, the premier, Australia's premier marching band. I think that's Canberra Brass matching hats I'm seeing, broad brimmed. Now, do you follow Canberra Brass on social media? You should. They do some really funny little videos. And I have seen some, I have seen some marching practice they've been doing on the interwebs. So we'll have to see if practice pays off. My interviewees keep disappearing on me. Oh, we do have an interview actually. The time is right. I have to hope that the audio doesn't cut out. We're going to hunt down the breakout tenor horn sensation. Rumours of a global solo tour are definitely circulating, but the time is now just to find out. So those shoes are really shiny.
Yeah.
Did you shine them yourself?
No, they came like this, but you know, it's a spectacle for the eyes as much as the ears, I think. So
yeah, marching is it's a visual endeavour.
Yeah.
Were you happy with that? First march in 26 years at Australian National Band Championships.
Really happy.
Yeah.
I think I nailed it again.
It just keeps on happening for you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The breakout sensation. It's been a long 26 years, but he's back. He's back.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about the Dandenong drum majoring as well.
Yeah. What is? It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we try. Also, former French horn staff. Continuing.
Continuous.
Yes, but French horn players got to stick together, don't we?
You never stop being a French
I
horn.
played French horn. Sarah gave me her horn and was like, don't drop it. I was like those horn ensemble things. I was like, oh, okay, Sarah. Two. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How were your low notes compared to us?
Well, nothing compares to the sound that she makes. So, you don't see French horns marching very often, do you?
No, not in this country.
Hi, Sarah, if you're watching. Hi, Sarah. We'll have to get you out here next year. You can help co-commentate. I think she'd have a great time.
Yeah.
How many drum majors tossed the mace, do you reckon?
Not me.
I've only seen
Not
the
me.
one.
Not downhill anyway.
I saw, did you see?
I did, yeah.
Parramatta just now.
Yeah.
Impressive. Good height.
It's very bold doing that in public.
Well, you probably weren't part of the scene in your long sleep away from brass band, but we actually had a mace off in 2019.
That sounds
We had Ben Milne and Chris Lee, two great guys, both like to throw the mace quite high. We had them one-on-one, who could throw it highest and catch it. It was pretty
And
intense.
what are the stats? Like, how did
Look, I think we've upwards of 10 metres.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And like you think about the speed of gravity and like,
Yeah.
Gravity's a bit fast.
Yeah. Faster,
higher, louder. We had the decibel meter running yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
in
saw that.
the Premier Grade. Yeah, Sydney City Brass 99.7.
All right. We didn't.
So we
didn't
know-
crack a ton.
Didn't. We were a long way back, so there were 100 in my heart. Thanks for helping me fill time.
Are we on?
Yeah, no, we're on. This is Canberra City Brass. And guess where they're from?
Are they from Canberra?
They're from the Australian Capital Territory.
Oh.
And when you say it, you think you never say that. You just say ACT.
No, that's true.
Australian Capital Territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah, right? What a feast for the eyes. I love their jackets.
I like the sun hats.
Yeah. Just sun smart.
It is sun smart.
Australia, sort of,
Capital.
territorial.
It's a good territory to be in. Okay, we'll go back. Are you playing today? Either of you? Just here for this, yeah. Practicing, yeah.
Give these 26 years of career.
Yeah, I need to give the moneymakers a rest.
Okay, thank you so much, gentlemen. Giving the moneymakers a rest. Okay, next band about to come down. Canberra Brass. Oh, band. Here we go. Yes. Stuart Dawes is the drum major playing Arnhem. Direction time. Nailing it so far. Big band as well. It's the circle. It's the wrong way. It's the U-turn. Are U-turns legal in the ACT? We're about to find out. The pointed toes. Fantastic display. Wonderful drum majoring as well. The band does not skip marching day. Do you even march, bro? Absolutely. Who's got the best change of direction so far, would you say? That was fantastic. Canberra. Really well drilled, well rehearsed. Practice pays off. Follow them on social media. Actually, follow all the bands on social media if you like social media. We are now going to go down to Tasmania, Ulverstone Municipal Band in the open B grade. Alicia Allen, their drum major. They'll be playing Portsmouth chimes. And then we'll be finishing off with a premier grade band marching Brisbane Brass, Jack O'Lantern. We might go and have a little bit of a chat. We'll come back. We're gonna go chat with Wodonga. But we might. Let's see if our friends at Wodonga want to have a chat. Uh-oh. It was deep eye contact. Deep eye contact. How'd you go?
Oh, not too bad. Flew on my broom.
Yeah, it was. Whose idea was that?
It was the musical director.
Yeah. Classic, right? Classic. And do you think it went well?
We had moments, but it was good all over.
I thought it was really good. Oh, it was well done. I really appreciated the green glasses.
Yes.
Especially the green glasses on the regular glasses. Like the double up, that was...
Well,
yeah, that was
people
commitment.
said that they still had to see their music.
Well,
they didn't want to.
They didn't want to memorize.
They didn't want to
commit to. Oh, next year. Yeah, good job. It was great. Hi, Fenella.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
I'm great. What's happening?
Oh, I'm just really enjoying the march. It's an awesome morning out here. heaps of people.
There are a lot of
food,
people
there's
around.
Snacks.
Yeah, bacon
There's
egg rolls are
energy,
pretty good.
yeah.
High energy.
I'm not really enjoying it actually.
Whoops, actually it's fun.
Uh-oh, marching can be fun.
I feel like this is probably a bit better than previous marches, do you think, in terms of...
Yeah, I mean, the things I like that you can hear quite well. So even as bands are going around the corner, you're getting heaps of sound coming back up the hill here.
It's quite a short march.
Which is nice. It is a short march. I would have taken a little bit longer on the arrangement, but that's okay.
You probably could have done another lap.
We did
With the
say that.
roundabout.
We should have just come round and done it again.
I guess
but, you know,
Adelaide
that's
was quite
okay.
a long march.
Adelaide was very long.
Yeah, so Goldilocks. We just
Yeah,
average it out.
if we could just find the middle of that somewhere, I'd be pretty happy with that. Yeah.
How did you go on stage yesterday?
I mean, I was happy. I mean, you know, as most performances, it's live performance. There's always going to be little blips, but recovered well, I feel, and walked off stage feeling good.
Excellent.
Just feeling the magic, feeling the moments, and that to me is what makes a great performance.
100%.
Yeah.
And
how'd
what are
you
your
go
plans? Oh, I think good.
You went well?
Yeah, it was the most fun I've had on stage in a long time.
That's a good
It
thing.
was so
That's
fun.
always
I
a
was-
good feel.
It was a bit hot though.
Ours was really
I was
hot too.
hot on stage. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
You go jackets on, jackets off.
Well, we have vests.
Oh,
But for
clever.
me, it's all about the dresses, right?
Yeah,
and,
of course.
And, you know,
Yeah.
my dress yesterday, it wasn't long sleeves, so it was quite structural, so it didn't breathe overly well.
Yeah.
Big concern. Tomorrow's long sleeves. There's lace and tulle and all kinds of things involved, so it might get hot, but it's worth it for the fashion.
You've got to do it.
It's worth it for the fashion.
You've got to do it. And what's your plans this afternoon? Do you have rehearsal?
We do have a little rehearsal, but apart from that, I think, you know, bit of rest time, bit of free time.
Good free time in the city?
Yeah, explore the city. Us country kids got to, you know, explore the city when we get up here. There's all these other people and traffic and all kinds of things.
I know.
They have shops in the city.
I'll be open today as well.
I know, exciting.
Thanks for having a chat.
Ah, nice to see
See you soon.
I'll
Thanks,
see you
Vanilla.
later.
Hashtag. Sorry, could you just say it again?
That is hashtag Real Bands March.
Sydney City, where are you?
Right down the camera. Hashtag Real Bands March.
Sydney City, where are you? Hashtag Real Bands March. There are a number of bands who will be marching on Anzac Day who aren't marching this morning. And I do understand some bands don't march because they've got rehearsal. I'm actually skipping rehearsal with my band who's not marching to be here, not marching at the march. So take that how you will. Are we close to our next band? We might not be. This one, Colin. We're just talking about merch, swag, loyal viewers, and how there's a lack of hats. Extra sweat. I was just checking. It's pretty dirty, this one. Okay, so I first did caps in 2015, so they're 10 years. Your cap would be 10 years old, Veronica. It's in very, very good condition. It's antique, yeah, just vintage. I've got to do a new style of cap. I want to do a new style of cap. I was thinking like the unstructured, like dad hat kind of thing. Is that cool? Like I like the trucker. Flat. We're just talking about brass band merch and how we need to do a new version of the caps. And then we just looked across and saw this. And I just wonder if I can get this done with a brass band on it, because that, like maybe
It could be done. Well, I make fun and one
on the back,
as well.
on the back. Yeah. So if you like this idea, like and subscribe. like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, earrings. Come on, I've got my...
earrings.
You can get into everything here. I've got Hungry Caterpillar.
Very hungry caterpillars.
Yeah,
and a butterfly.
Yeah, so lots of merch ideas going on here.
Just gotta get organised.
I know.
It just takes me 10 years to get organised between drinks, and I'm like, okay, we'll just do the same thing for 10
We
years.
were disappointed. I'd have to say we were disappointed there was
Look,
no caps.
I have let a lot of people down. It's true.
But I bought one of these.
Worst nationals ever.
And I buy a headband every year because I get this one covered in makeup.
No, it looks great.
So I buy a new one, a freshie every year.
It was hot on stage yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
You needed the sweatbands.
Yes.
The bands with the sweatbands did play a bit better. Just saying.
Well, I was, we were second on stage and
Yeah, you were ripping.
everyone's going, are you wearing that? I go, yes, I am.
Absolutely, fashion first.
Yep, promotion. So, but we've got to buy a tea towel because we've decided that all our band members signed a Nationals tea towel, and we're going to buy one of yours for the supporters to sign. And we're going to hang it up.
I got told that I had to do I think they were selling out of the tea towels, and apparently my photo is really old on it, and it's been recommended that I do a follow-up that's a beach towel version.
We're all going to lay on Tim.
Cool. Yeah, so beach towels. I was thinking pillowcases.
Oh yeah.
Pillowcases. Maybe like sort of silk robes or something. Because like a first class kind of idea.
Have you seen the His and Her Juna covers? It's got a His and Her. You could do you on one side of the Juna cover and like an instrument on the other side.
I need to actually spend some time because everything's a great idea and then I forget about it and nothing happens. Okay, thanks for the fashion advice. Appreciate it. Where's our next band? They might still be in Tasmania. Okay, I think we've got, it looks like Brisbane Brass has just completed their drill inspection. So behind the scenes, what's going on up there is bands are being stood in straight lines, checking how straight their lines are, and all of that. So there's a set of marks for that. Then there's a set of marks for them marching down, how well they march together while they're moving. Of course, we had a brief chat with Time Masters, who's the musical judge, and there's a special secret prize for best change of direction. But I'm not sure if it's best change of direction or most entertaining change of direction, because sometimes they can be different things. So just 2 bands to go. And it might be a little while, so I'll tell you a little bit about what's happening for the rest of the day. We'll have concert bands. I highly recommend, if you can, you watch the concert bands this afternoon, especially from hall number 1. That's my coffee, by the way. In hall number 1, we'll have 5 A-grade / Premier grade, top grade. We'll just call it top grade. 5 top grade bands. We're hearing Music of the Spheres twice, the Little Ripper March twice. We'll be hearing Extreme Makeover. Give Us This Day, David Maslenka, which is a nice piece of music. And there must be another one as well that I'm missing. I think Kathy Akuka, composer from Australia, has written a test piece called Bury and Rise. Potentially, that's B-U-R-Y, not B-E-R-R-Y, Bury and Rise. I thought that was funny. I got nothing. I got nothing from the face reactions. So keep an eye on that. Concert bands. Then tomorrow back with the brass bands again. If you heard the Premier grade bands last night, be really interested to know what you think. It was really interesting having such a divisive work. It was divisive because opinions were for or against the piece of music itself, which was King Kong on Rue Stravinsky. But it was wonderful to have the composer Paul McGee joining the chat and giving his 2 cents worth as well. And as Trish said before, when it comes to marching, sometimes it's not all about you. So if you don't like the piece of music, sometimes that's just too bad. You can choose to play it or not come to the competition. But I thought it was a really good piece to listen to when it was played really well, which is probably the definition of a test piece. Fun. That's all I've got for right now. I'm going to wait for the next band a little bit longer. Maybe I'll walk and do some interviews. Oh, actually, there's some Canberra brass is there. I'll have a chat. As we fill a surprise 20-minute gap between bands. Hi, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Good march?
It was good fun.
You happy with it?
Very happy with it.
Sounded big, sounded really good.
Oh, that's good. We've got a big band. We have an amazing drum major, Stuart.
Yes, that's the first drum major who I could hear yelling down.
No, he's fabulous. He inspires us to actually want to march.
Yeah, I could tell. How big is your band? Ish.
The whole organisation's got over 100 members, but in Canberra Brass this weekend on stage we've got our 34 seated and our 3 percussion.
And the organisation itself, is it 3 bands you've got there?
We've just extended to a 4th. So
wow, that's awesome. And so is it like talk me through
So
this.
we have a B grade band, then we have Victoria Street, which is roughly a D grade band.
Yep.
Then we have a training band, which is conducted by Gypsy Kirk.
Hi.
And then we've just also started a youth ensemble, which we're hoping will become a youth band.
Great.
Which is also conducted by Gypsy Cook.
Hi.
So yes, we're certainly working really hard at growth.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And do you have like your own rehearsal venue? How does that?
No,
Like,
we actually just rehearse in a school. It's a bit sad.
yeah.
Nowhere to put the trophies.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Especially when you start collecting. How did you go yesterday on stage?
We were very, very happy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's all we need to know. That's
Yes.
all we need to know. And are you looking forward to the own choices?
I think so, yes, because we're playing a piece that we all enjoy and love
Good.
a lot,
Yeah.
so it should be good fun.
Fantastic. I hope it goes really well.
Thank you.
Thanks for having a chat.
See ya.
Canberra Brass, big organisation, coming up on 4 bands, which is pretty cool. We're still waiting for the next band to come down. I'm not sure what's going on, but don't worry, I'll keep on talking. We're going to have a special interview now.
Morning, Tim.
How are you?
Good, thanks. Morning, world. How are you?
The world is well. I'm pretty sure.
This is an international broadcast.
It is. Tell me about what you have on offer this weekend.
At the moment, to hear on with Top Show Music, we've got a limited amount of music. I couldn't carry it all.
Yep.
But check out the catalogue. There's hundreds of pieces of music. It's very much community and performance orientated rather than contest orientated, so it's a different repertoire.
Yep.
Everything comes with scores, full pack. But today, special offer, as a special reward for all the bands that are in the parade, come over and see us and we'll give you a complimentary march pack as a little incentive.
There you go, Top Show Music, complimentary march pack for every band that marched today.
Yep.
Fantastic.
And I'm sure there's one we've got there. We've just released March of the Insects for brass bands. So
perfect timing.
There you go. Come over and get that. I'm sure you haven't got that, but there's some others there as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
So once again, brass band, thank you very much for what you do for our community.
It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you. Top Show Music, check them out. If you're looking for some nice, easy playing charts for your next concert, or if you're looking for a march pack, they can look after you. And it looks like we've got our next interview lined up. Oh no, it's happening. we can do this off camera. We can do this off camera.
Are you pushed for content?
No, this is the content that I've been crying out for. This is everything else has been filler up until this point.
Oh, right.
How's the contest going for you?
Good. For me, it's been a very quiet contest, which is good.
That's
which
great.
is what we don't want those. I don't want to be running everywhere and there's an issue. So
there's nothing to deal with.
For me, from my perspective, quiet contest is a good contest.
Great.
It's going well. Well done, guys. 2 thumbs up.
Double thumbs.
Yeah, double thumbs.
We've got a bit of a delay.
I know there were a few issues with bands needing to share players and needing to swap around and so forth. So I think it might have been.
We got so close.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's 2 bands to go and not just 1 band, because that'd be.
Yeah, that would be awkward. That would be awkward. But it's just like a little break where we can
It is a
get
good break.
the coffee, enjoy the sun.
Yes, because the sun is out today.
Yes.
Let's talk more about weather to fill time. No.
Yes, yeah. How about those?
Did you listen to all of the King Kongs last night?
I heard 3. I heard 3. With suitable gaps to allow.
Yep. Yeah.
recovery
I
time.
was running a decibel meter last night.
Yes, yeah. How'd that go?
Well, I don't know what the numbers meant exactly. It was a free iPhone app I had up the back.
Yes.
And it was measuring the peak volume in some kind of scale that was decibelly or something. And I can tell you that Darebin band number 1, they got up to a 98 point something. And that was pretty good. And that stayed the highest until Willoughby came on, and they had a 99.3. And that stayed the highest for a very long time until the very last note of Sydney City Brass, 99.7. So that's the loudest band, and we're looking at the high note competition running at the Glenferrie Hotel at about 10 p.m, maybe 11 p.m. on Sunday night. It's going to be the circle of... Oh, the next band's coming. We're going to get everyone to stand in a circle. We're going to go around starting from a C, written C, and just going up a semitone.
And just keep going.
And anyone who splits just has to step out of the circle. Cash prize.
Cash.
Might not be very much, but it'll be a cash prize. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tim.
So lovely to see you.
I'll go back and
enjoy the next few days. Do important stuff. Next band is ready to go. It's happening. The ferry is in. The Spirit of Tasmania is on the move. City of Alderstone. Okay, Alderstone Municipal Band, all the way from Tasmania. Looks like the band is ready. And so am I. Portsmouth Chimes, Alicia Allen, drum majoring. They're going to start really soon, and it's going to be worth the wait, because they are worth their weight in gold. And we are off. It is happening. The 30-minute rest we needed to have. Portsmouth Chimes, Alderstone Municipal Band, Alicia Allen, drum majoring. Great to have Tasmanian representation. I think one of 2 Tasmanian bands this weekend. I feel like it's 2 Tasmanian bands this weekend. I just make eye contact and nod at people. It makes me feel better. Here we go. Off into the distance. You can also see some musicians from Cairns Brass who look like they're desperate for a chat. So is Cairns Brass the best band?
Yeah.
How often do you guys practice marching?
Occasionally.
Occasionally? Like a couple times a day? Weekly? Monthly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Does that mean every 2 weeks or twice a week?
Twice a week.
Twice a week, okay, yeah, cool.
I don't know. Either or, it depends on the schedule, I guess.
Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, you can be flexible.
Hi, I'm Tim. What do you play? What's your name?
Lara.
It's really nice to meet you, Lara. Did you go well yesterday?
Yes.
Good. I'm really glad. Hi, I'm Tim. What's your name?
Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
Best ever. Do you prefer marching or sitting down when you play?
I like both.
Yeah? Are you marching on Anzac Day?
Yeah, we are.
Like a big march? Like
It's like the day service. It's
Okay.
like a day march with like the motorbikes and stuff.
Yeah, sweet. That'll be fun. Are you going to play the same thing you played today?
I don't think so. We're playing, I think we're playing Marching Matilda and 1914.
1914. Classic. My band plays that every year.
You must have it memorised then.
You'd think so, but I'm not that smart.
Yeah.
Smartness doesn't just happen. It's just, I think you've got it or you don't.
You'll memorize, you say you'll memorize it next year, and then next year arrives.
Well, I just play tuba, so it's only really 2 notes anyway.
Yeah,
it's just I keep getting them out of order.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
It's not, sometimes I lose track. I'm like, am I still meant to be on 5-star or am I meant to be on 1?
Life is tough.
I know.
Do you have rehearsal this afternoon, or do you get the rest of the day off? Is your own choice cool? You can't tell me what it is. It's illegal. No, I was going to say what time you want to come listen, but I can't ask that either. But I hope it goes really well. Thanks for having a chat. Go Cairns. Right, the Premier Band is ready to go. This is Brisbane Brass number 1. Hashtag Real Bands March. Hashtag Premier Time. This is Australia's premier band, premiering in Premier grade. Or it could be City of Wollongong. City of Wollongong Junior Brass Band. Gotcha. Evan Hodder, drum major. Great job here. Star Lake by Eric Ball. Oh, what a surprise that was. That was a Wollongong, a wild Wollongong appears from nowhere as we look directly into the sun, which is where we like to put the camera to make sure that we can see the sunshine. So I'd say we're facing east, just north. I just got told north. It's not west. But the problem is that they're marching downhill, so we're pointing uphill, and when you point uphill, you point at the sky. That's where the sun is, in the sky. For further science questions, just email awesome@brassband.com. Okay, final band. This time for realsies, Brisbane Brass. Open Premier Brass, Monica Loaf. Drum major, Jack O'Lantern. Here we go. Sounding wonderful here. Superb macework, wonderful dynamics. We've lost a hat, hat down, drama at the last, and it's just been left behind. If anyone wants a free hat, Brisbane Brass has one lonely hat left. Ladies and gentlemen, loyal viewers, thank you for joining us for the 2025 Australian National Band Championships Parade of Bands. We were here live from Xavier College in Kew as we hear Brisbane Brass finishing up the final band of the day. It's been a wonderful morning. We have concert bands and junior brass bands for the rest of the day, and we're back tomorrow with the brass bands everywhere. My name's Tim from Brass Band. Thanks for watching. We'll have to stop the stream, but I'm just going to stop talking and walk out of camera shot. Thanks for watching. Bye.